Boy, has he done a job with the Grizzlies.
Yes, he has. And it had him in a great position until all the controversy and, of course, the injuries. But they do have time to right the ship and get prepared for the playoffs. But they can't afford to drop many more games.
Yeah, besides Morant, sitting without Brandon Clark, and also Adams, a huge rebounding source. And Dan and Matt discussed in Spurs Live, if you caught it, the road woes of Memphis. They're 13-22, 28-5 at home. Malachi knocks down the three. Sohan with the three. Yeah, and both of them are perplexing, but particularly the Warriors because
finish it off the play.
Brooks. Johnson rushes back to come up with it. 9 on the shot clock. Keldon taking a little side punch and then just take that. 15-14. Jones has got 5. Collins joins the three-point party. Timeout.
There's a lot of lessons hopefully learned here. But do you think he needs a ramp up? Because I heard someone talking about a ramp up, and that's why he wouldn't play on Monday. I was like, he's young. What? Do you think Mama chooses one when they're playing each other? I mean,
she better not.
Jackson Jr.
No.
Jackson against Sohan.
Oh my goodness.
Against one heck of a defender. And Jeremy Sohan.
I don't know if he did something to his hand. But I hope not.
An and one for KBD. Malachi Branham gets it back now. Spins it up and in. Looked like he was going to lose control of the ball, but he hangs on.
The Spurs game when we were in Indiana to go see one of the last games of Tim Duncan. He had to meet Tim Duncan. That must happen. Particularly him, I had a little time to work with to make sure he's honing on all his skills. And he's still got a lot of room to grow. He's a young player.
Yeah, no question.
All these guys are just young. I remember all these guys. And to see Xavier Tillman play with him in high school and in AAU and in college. So, Sean, I got to see all these young guys as they came up.
16 field goals so far. Remember, they had 39 against Dallas 2 games ago. Zach Collins. Xavier Tillman now with 8. Vassell, tough shot off the glass and good. Just 2 of 16 from 3. Spurs 47%, but it hit 11 of 21 threes. And now Zach. Spurs without Langford, Graham, Bassey, McDermott tonight. But with Zach Collins, the offensive glass. Johnson for 3. Oh, yeah!
That one hurts.
Right by Collins, Jones, Keldon, over Bain. Got it! Oh, mama. Keldon Johnson. That's nearly picked off, but Brooks rattles out with a 3.
Oh, they're letting him play a little bit.
Yeah, collision there. And Tyus Jones takes advantage of it, hitting the jumper. Vassell. Jones rotates Branham. Good ball fake, and it pays off. Malachi, the Buckeye. Jackson spins in on Mamu. Trips and falls. They're trying to get a tie-up without a foul, but they don't get it done. And Brooks counters with a 3. 21 from Collins. Had 5 in double figures at the half. Keldon Johnson blocked, got it back and got it over Jackson.
Got physical, little bully ball. And it's an easy putback.
Tyus Jones got the 3 to fall in despite the effort by Gorgie Jang.
Really break it open, have a 30-point game. And we started playing a little bit too much one-on-one. And we got one to fall there.
An and one for Keldon Johnson. Johnson on the drive. Oh, he was watching their game instead of ours. Here's Lofton on the drive. And Memphis making it 91-73. Backdoor cut, picked off. Oh, Gorgie returns the favor, and the Spurs get the dunk. They are letting him play. They are letting him play on that play.
Yes, they are. No question.
Wow. Spurs got away with 1. Lofton Jr. pours in a 3. Mavericks made 17 more free throws to win in overtime. And Kenneth Lofton Jr. has come in, has been a scoring machine.
The wherewithal to understand the clock.
Gorgie Jang.
I really wanted that
block. Kennard.
Oh,
It's
no
good. Kennard finally comes up with a loose one. The driving bucket from Tyus Jones. And Sean has pointed out many times, people look at steals, blocks, but there's so much more that goes into it that I just didn't really feel capable of making that judgment.
Sieve on the defensive end of the floor. But the sports writers looked at the blocks only and the vicious blocks, and that's why they gave the defensive player.
In the first 4 minutes of this quarter, Vassell back out. Malachi, thank you. The Buckeye.
The other two officials, because they are letting the guys get physical.
Brooks thought he was fouled, then Mamu goes in and scores. Little fake pass. Can't connect on this three as Dylan Brooks comes away with it.
That's okay, I love it. So that's the kind of shot that got you the lead in the first place.
Bain, no. Collins then went up, but Jackson Jr. beat him to it. The Spurs on game 5 of a 6-game homestand, trying to bump off the number 3 team of the West. Wesley blocked by Jackson, out of bounds. It'll go to Memphis.
And then Trey just looked at him and kept it moving. There's your answer to if they help each other in the game. Nope.
Jaren Jackson Jr. 596. Wish it would every once in a while. Jackson, scoop, and a follow dunk. And end up losing in overtime.
I don't like this theme you're setting before us, Bill.
This is the experience that they need to go through. And Devin Vassell gives a big answer.
Suspension, right? So isn't it now every other tech
one
is another suspension?
Bain hits the three to make it 109-103. Tip, saved to Memphis. Kennard for three. 3-point game, 109-106, 10.6 to go. They'll do it again here at midcourt. Both teams have one timeout remaining. Memphis gets the ball. Kennard, you better pick him up.
Oh, boy.
Brooks for three.
Oh, my gosh.
We're tied at 109 with 1.8 to go. Timeout Spurs.
Matters.
Vassell turns, fires, and we will go to overtime for the second straight game. 9:46 in the first half. Fourth quarter shooting, Memphis 11 of 23. Spurs 5 of 18. Is Memphis 22 from Vassell, 21 from Collins, and 24 out of Keldon Johnson. Left-hand shot up and good by Desmond Bain to give Memphis the lead.
Bill, I remember it was just 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Just so fresh.
Yeah.
And then Bain the other way.
That was a beautiful lefty layup that he pulled off to start overtime. Then he's got that little floater going.
And Malachi Branham gets the crowd a little bit more excited. Overtime here at the AT&T Center. Once again,
like I
Bain
said,
with the running hook. The steal by Jones. Here he comes, Trey Vassell. Count it! Oh, mama! Jones against Jones. The floater. How many times did that happen in the driveway? Or
Yeah,
the
that's what I was just going to say, man.
Bain. At their first 8 in overtime. Brooks, wide open three.
Not a lot Keldon could do there. He got sucked in because...
Got a foul here. Down 4. Keldon thought he had the steal, and then the foul's called. Tyus Jones goes to the free throw line. And knocks this one down. He's had great success against the Spurs and his brother in the season series. And makes it. Branham with 4. Keldon Johnson fires.